The award for Best Outbound Campaign is given to the contact center that can demonstrate creativity, results, and contact center integration using outbound communication tools. For example, telephone, direct mail, email, and text messages. Here is a quick summary of the process. You enter detailed information online here, and judges from around the world score your entry. The top from each region in their respective category are invited to present in front of judges at one of our regional events. If you cannot present for any reason, you can't win. So please make sure you have permission to travel to one of our events. Details can be found on the events pages on contactcenterworld.com. When you present at one of our events, you will need to buy a ticket for the conference, and we encourage you to attend as many days as possible so you can learn from other presenters, as you will have a chance to listen to their award presentation. Then on the last day of the event, we have a gala dinner and announce and then present awards to all the entrants. The gold, silver, and bronze winners all receive an award and a medal. Runners-up, which are those who placed fourth, all receive an award to take back. Then the gold winners are invited to compete at a higher level in Las Vegas in November against the best from around the world. Here the standards are even higher as the cream of the crop compete head-to-head. Again, you will present and be required to attend the event. As with regional events, we announce the winners at a gala dinner on the last night and crown the gold winners best in the world. It's a fantastic process because you are not just competing but benchmarking and learning at the same time. Plus, the fact it's truly global adds even more value to the credibility behind the awards. So good luck, and we wish you success. When you complete your entry forms, please consider that judges, possibly thousands of miles from where you are based in a different continent, is opening your entry only. They won't and should not know who you are, they should not know which company you work for, or have any access to the information that will help them identify you, the person entering the information for the award, or the company. We do this so that judges are judging you based on what you do, not who you are. We also recommend that you consider a judge will be looking at your entry and dozens of others. This is your chance to stand out from all of the others, and they will make 100% of their decision based on what you submit. If you post very little information and can't be bothered to explain, a judge will score you as average or worse, poor. If you show you are amazing and what you do is amazing, they will score you much higher. The process we have means that there will be judges all around the world looking at your entry, and each one will score you and not know how others scored you. We then look at all scores for every entry and have some algorithms to balance all the scores so they are fair and true. You won't know who the judges are, and remember, they are judging your entry, not who you are or your brand. So give this your best shot and follow all the guidelines we have on these slides. If you don't, chances are you won't get past the first stage, and this is one of the most competitive award programs out there. All information provided is kept in confidence between contactcenterworld.com, you, and our judges. We do not share any specific entry information with anyone else. Note, when you first enter, we ask about your company and the contact center, and some of this is published when we announce finalists and where we have questions about the center, such as hours of operation, industry sector. This is shared only on a consolidated basis. For example, all call centers are added together so no one center can be identified, but no data from your entry is otherwise shared. It is very important that you do not include your name, clients or customer names, your company name, or any brand name that could identify you or your company to judges. Judges should not know who you are or which company you work for, so do not include anything that gives away this information in your entry submission unless we specifically ask for it. In those cases, it's to help us manage your entry and not for judges to see. In cases where we allow you to upload extra information, for example, photos, PDFs, and even videos, it is really important that you make sure they do not contain your company name, logo, clients' names, or any other name or reference that can give away who you are. Remember, judges should not know who you are at all. We recommend you write out all the answers before you post them, and do a full spell check to make sure there are no errors. Also, if English is not your first language, it may be helpful to ask someone else who speaks and writes English very well to take a look and help with any last-minute corrections before you submit your entry. We start by asking some standard questions about the industry your company operates in and about the center. On some questions, we ask you to pick just one option. Others, as many as are applicable. So please be sure to tick the correct boxes. We will ask you what outbound activity you are submitting for this award. It must be a specific campaign and not a general working practice. For example, a campaign to re-sign past lapsed customers, and it's called the Win-Back Program. Judges also want to know how you justified this campaign and the return on investment, as well as how this campaign benefited the customer. We ask about additional information for this award entry. Judges are looking for you to sell yourself. They don't want a one-word answer. They want you to convince them why you are the best and should compete in the finals. Treat this like an interview, and you really want this. So explain why you are better than anyone else in your company and one of the best in the region. You can summarize points you made earlier, as well as add additional information that we may not have even asked for. It's your last chance to convince a judge. Lastly, we ask you what you will share if you were to be named a finalist and invited to the awards to present in front of judges. Think about what you would present and how. Although this question is not judged at this stage, it should reflect your entry submission and cover the really important things that set you apart from everyone else and why you should win this award.